Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is kind of fun and kind of cool. Today, or yesterday, technically Saturday, is the first day of Pride Month. So I know last year I did a video on a rainbow brow tour, a rainbow brow tutorial, but I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do a rainbow eye look. And to do that, I'm going to use one or two shades from the Blood Sugar palette from Jeffree Star. Probably like two, maybe three shades from the MAC Art Library palette, its designer, and then maybe one or two shades from the James Charles palette, because I don't have any other palettes that have greens or bright blues like that. So it's the only reason why I'm using his palette. That, and I need to get my money's worth out of it. But without further ado, I will get into that video and I will see you guys in the next clip. Okay, so to start off, I'm going to start out in my left eye, but technically your left eye as well, I guess, if you're viewing this. I'm going to start out with Cherry Soda, which is this color right here. It's more of a deeper red, so I can kind of do the red from the pride flag. I'm literally just going to do it straight across, but it's going to be blended this time. So I'm going to go in with Cherry Soda, and I'm going to use my handheld mirror. But I guess now I have been out of the closet, I would want to say, for probably about a good 2 or 3 years now. Or no, it's been longer than that. I've been out of the closet since I was 16. So actually for about 5 years I've been fully out of the closet to my friends, those of them that I'm still friends with to this day. But, and those people who I'm still friends with are the reason I'm still here. I've also made a lot of good friends on the way, a lot of coworkers that I love now. A lot of them I'm still friends with from other jobs that I'm no longer at. But what I'm kind of doing is I'm bringing the colors below too to kind of blend them both out, so when you see this, it'll be more completed and look better. But yeah, I'm kind of proud of myself and everyone else who is a part of my community, because if we can get things done the way that they should be done, for us, we'll be much better off. We'll be better off a lot better. But I'm kind of happy with how everything's going. I think I'm only going to use like one brush for this, because this actually seems to be placing all the product fairly well with how I want it to go. Except for maybe two other brushes. This should be an easy brush tutorial too, so you guys can follow it along. But as I was saying, I'm going to go in with Can't Afford This. It's the orange shade right here from the MAC Art Library. But as I was saying, I think now I'm just more happy than I was when I was younger, because I can definitely, you know, relate to the younger people. I am going to start to actually, I think, volunteer at the local LGBT center in Ann Arbor, to kind of, you know, show the younger kids that you can be yourself and not have any issues with it. And if anybody has an issue with it, then that is purely their issue and not yours. And that they have somebody that they can look up to in terms of somebody who is, you know, doing what they want to do and being a proud LGBT youth. to be honest, I didn't really have anybody to show me that. The reason I didn't really have anyone is probably because I didn't really get out and do anything. Just because I felt like it really wasn't going to be, how do I say this? More so like fun. And I was also still in the closet, so I really wasn't comfortable with myself yet. I didn't really have anybody as a role model to kind of teach me like how an actual LGBT youth person is supposed to be and how they're supposed to, you know, act. And there really isn't a certain way that people need to act. It's just really just treating people with basic human respect. And I think a lot of people are missing that, and that's why if you guys look back for yesterday's post, you'll see that my post has a quote in it. I know it might be a little bit controversial for that post, but it's still what I feel. And my post is exactly this, that I always have straight people ask me why, you know, gay people need a Pride Month. Well, your people really weren't affected by anything, and you really don't have anything to be afraid of. You don't have to worry about being killed daily in certain countries. And that's really why I kind of posted that, because I feel like a lot of people don't know a lot about what is going on. So I'm going to stop here for a second talking just so I can kind of focus on this. There you go. So you kind of see one part of the rainbow is complete. And then I'm just going to kind of go over everything and blend together. So you can kind of see the red, the orange, and then the yellow in the center there. I am going to go in with another brush so it's kind of clean, just because I am running out of clean brushes. I need to clean a lot of my brushes, honestly. But I'm going to next go in with green. The green I'm going to go in with is called Daddy. It's the darker green from the James Charles palette. Tap off any excess and then just start blending in. But yeah, as I was saying, I mean, I know it's a controversial subject, so, I mean, now there are some straight people that are going to probably take offense to the post that I'm friends with on Instagram, but if you're offended by it, then that's your problem, not mine. And the reason I say that is literally because if you get offended by me posting that, then that is purely your issue. Not mine. I mean, I'm sorry that you feel offended, but I really don't care, because one, you don't have to experience fearing for your life every day when you go to certain parts of the country or certain parts of your state that you live in, whereas I do. If I go out anywhere near my friend's house, she lives out in the countryer areas. And honestly, I don't really feel safe wearing makeup there. And you know what? Some people would say, well, then you're just being smart by, you know, not doing it, not really, like, saying anything or, you know, just being more intelligent by the way that you're doing things. Well, you may be right, but also I shouldn't have to try to alter my life for people to realize that, yes, it is okay to be gay in 2019? What year are we in? Oh yeah, we're in 2019. Gay marriage was legalized and same-sex marriage was legalized, what? maybe 11 years ago now. And the reason is because literally people are supposed to have those basic human rights to be able to love whoever they want to love. So if you're offended by my post, that's fine. That's your issue, not mine. I don't feel sorry, really. And I'll explain why, just because I really don't think whoever would be offended by that really shouldn't be. One, because your life's not impacted on a day-to-day basis, whereas, like, mine is. Most of my friends know I wear makeup. Everyone in my family knows I wear makeup. It is what it is. But when I go into work every day, and you live in the area that I live in, most everyone will look at me wrong and be like, whoa, why is that guy wearing makeup? Well, one, because I want to, not because you say it's okay, it's because I want to. So really, you have no inclination to ever, say, hey, this is an issue. Yeah, you may be right, it's an issue, but also, your life's not impacted by it. So really, you have no room to say one way or another that I should be, conforming my life around somebody else's views. No, I shouldn't have to do any of that. One, literally because why should I have to conform my life around what other people do or whatever they say? And you know what? That may be something I have to learn as I get older and not to say anything, but also I shouldn't have to fear for my life whenever I go places. So that's one thing that post will kind of explain. I know my friends will understand, my family probably will not, because again, I feel like they are heterosexual people, so they do not understand the struggles that, people of my community go through. And there are some people in my family who would say, oh, well, I don't understand it either. Well, I may not have a full understanding of what that means, but I live it. I live my life every day the way that I want it to be. And you know what? That's fine, because I'm happy with myself. I'm happy with the way I live. I love myself the way I am. I'm not going to change for anybody. And if anybody wants me to change, well, they can go, whatever. Here we go. And the purple shade that I used was called, let me see, Escape from the James Charles palette as well. Because I don't really have a good purple like that. I'm just going to finish up darkening up the outer corner here. And then I will, actually, I think I'm almost done, really. I'm not going to use any shimmer shades or anything like that because I feel like this is kind of more what I wanted my thing to be. So I will do that. Let me just clean off this brush. I want to do a little bit more yellow detailing in the center here. So I have a little bit more yellow. Okay, cool. Now I do think I'm going to put a bright silver on the inner corner of each part. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. To kind of make it a little bit more. And to do that, I'm using High Concept from the It's Designer palette by MAC as well. So you'll see that on the inner corner. So, this is the eye look all complete. Everything is blended. I am going to come back with my lashes put on and everything else is done. I am using a new gloss and a new lip liner, and that is let me see if I can find it. The lip combo that I'm wearing today actually is Mannequin by Jeffree Star. The lip liner that I'm using is Celebrity Skin. And then I did buy one of his new lip glosses, which this is what it looks like, which, I mean, come on, the packaging is what sells me on it. But it is called Diamond Juice. So it's kind of like a really nice, kind of clear gloss. It's a little bit tinted because I did put it on top of my my lipstick right away and not let it dry. But you can kind of see how high shine it is. I'll clean this off and kind of make sure that it's good to go. But that is the lip combo I'm wearing. And on my eyebrows, I always usually wear Anastasia Dip Brow and Taupe. And then, what else am I doing? That's it. I will be right back. I will put on my lashes and I will see you guys soon. Okay guys, so this completes the look. I threw on some lashes, like actual false lashes. Don't look too close because they're not glued on correctly. Because I'm just now learning how to put on false lashes. And the lashes that I'm wearing are by Morphe, and they are called Hollywood Hills. And when I went to the grand opening store, I actually got these for free, or not for free, but they handed out little coupons for everyone, and this was my free item. And honestly, I'm looking in my own mirror in person and then on camera, and I like this a lot. This would definitely be a natural lash for me because my natural lashes are just about as long as this or a little bit longer. So it kind of helps kind of fill them in a little bit in places where they need more. Yeah, I really like these. But I also wanted to come on here and also tell you that at my MAC booth, we are giving away this tote here, and then all these Pride stickers by MAC, and that is starting the whole month, going for the whole month of June. And it started yesterday, so you should start to kind of receive those bags when you go into either MAC stores or MAC counters. Now at my counter, we do not have the lipstick caps that are limited edition. You can only get those, I believe, at either Macy's or Nordstrom's, or even the freestanding stores, but unfortunately my counter does not carry them. If we did, I would love to have them because I want one bad. But I just wanted to come on here and show you guys these. These are what I will start to personally start handing out probably Monday when I go back, because I am currently on a 3-day weekend, which I love my life that I'm on a 3-day weekend. Especially because I'm going to a lot of Pride celebrations this weekend, so this will be fun. But yeah, a lot of this, the bag says Mac Loves Pride, hashtag Mac Loves Pride, glam for all ages, all races, all genders, since our founding in 1984. And then it says the same thing on the other thing there. It's a little bit small. It's not big, but it's like a small weekend bag. There are some stickers on here I kind of want to go over as well, and they're all right here. The first one says Glam for Acceptance, Glam for Equality, Glam for Diversity, Glam for Love, Glam for Inclusion, and my personal favorite is Glam for Life. And then they have like various little ones that says all everybody you, Mac loves pride, just some different cool ones that are kind of cool there that I would love to have. And I'm probably gonna put it on like a phone case, and then I'm going to take some clear coat paint that you would use for like painting cars or something like that. I'm gonna paint my case and let it dry. That way I can have a cool case that I can use for Chicago Pride, which I will be there. I'm actually leaving for Chicago on the 29th of June. Wow. June. So that should be fun. I'm hanging out with some friends that I met at Jeffree Star's makeup class, which really happy to see them. Haven't seen them in a little over a year. I mean, I talk to them here and there, but I'm really excited to see them. It's gonna be a lot of fun. I can already tell. I'm getting there a day before the actual Pride Parade because I want to hang out with them and have fun. And I want them to show me around Chicago a little bit to kind of, you know, tell me what things are about. Even though I already know a little bit about it, but I just want to see how they view Chicago. Because when I went there a couple of years ago for a school trip, I could tell that is definitely a place that I would love to go back and visit, and I'm fortunate enough to go back there again, and it's going to be a lot of fun for me. I'm personally really excited for it because I'm actually marching in the parade with Mac, or I'm marching with Mac. I'm not sure if it's a part of the parade or not, but either way, I get to march with Mac, and I'm really extremely grateful for the opportunity to do so, because it's something I wanted to do for a while, and I will start to get more into the, like, LGBT rights and stuff like that, because honestly, I've been out for maybe 5 or 6 years now, and I don't know much about, like, legal issues or anything like that, or any kind of big main issues. I want to educate myself more on it, but then maybe I can possibly help people in the future. But other than that, like I said, this look is complete. I did use a rainbow highlighter from Wet n Wild, but on camera it looks good and really shiny, but up close and personal it has like a gray hue on it and a green hue on it, and I don't really like it. I should have just used my either glazed donut from Ofra or Jeffree Star's liquid highlighter and frozen peach or something like that, and I would have had a better glow than this. But yeah, like I said, this completes it. I will see you guys in the next one. The next one, I have a really fun video planned. I guess I'll just show you real quick. I picked it up today. I don't know when it's supposed to drop in stores, but I was able to purchase it before. It is the 35H Hotspot palette from Morphe, and I think this palette is a Ulta exclusive, so only Ultas will be carrying it as far as I'm concerned. But this is what it looks like here, and I absolutely love this color story. It's kind of split down the middle in terms of warm tones and cool tones, but you could definitely create a lot of good looks. I feel like they are trying to... I just like some of the names of it. Like, a lot of this stuff is what I really like. But yeah, it's a really cool palette. Can't wait to play with that. That's going to be next week's video, so you guys can kind of see what this palette is about. I'll show you guys what it does and what it doesn't do. But yeah, like I said, I will talk to you guys in the next one, and hope you have a good day. Bye.